Look, I know this is one of those things that sounds obvious, but the problem is that when you like somebody, your brain literally blocks access to rational behavior. There's something that happens that if you have a fear response, an anxiety response at the thought of finding somebody that you like, some people choke when they encounter things that they consider that are good. If you're watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Subscribe and hit the notification, because a lot of you guys been unsubscribed to the channel by YouTube, and a lot of you guys don't get the notification. So hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification, or else I'm closing this channel. What tends to happen is that some people have a fear response to somebody liking them because they're gonna automatically think of, oh my God, I could lose this person. And what the amygdala does, which is your reptilian brain, it sends signals of panic. It sends signals of danger. We are in danger. We could lose this thing that we just found, right? It's almost like you finding a treasure, and now you don't want to be in public because you don't want to lose it. And so this fear response floods your whole brain, including your frontal cortex. And it hijacks it to the point where you can't think rationally. It's almost like when people black out with anger, where they get so angry that they can't think anymore. That's literally that. So imagine this, right? You meet a guy that you like. All of a sudden, your brain says, this is a valuable thing. I like this. And the first part of your brain that receives this signal is always your amygdala. Why? Because that's where you process emotion. Your brain first wants to see whether or not this is a valuable thing or a negative thing in order to give you the proper emotions. So there's something called your reticular activating system, and that's deep in your brain. Your reticular activating system will look for things that are positive through dopamine, and will observe for threats through the stress hormone called cortisol. So that's the first part of the brain that receives the signal, right? And then right after that, your logic, you begin to rationalize the emotion. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you get the signal, your brain finds something valuable, which is a guy. Your brain receives a signal that, oh my God, I could lose this person because they're valuable. Your brain sends stress hormones into your brain. And all of a sudden, that stress, that fear response, you can't think straight. So I could tell you what to do. I could tell you the strategies of how to pull away, but you're not going to think or remember to apply these strategies, or you're not going to be willing to apply these strategies because you are so afraid of losing the person. So the first thing you have to do is control that amygdala response. And the way that you do it is through meditation, literally. I mean, I'm not even lying. Like, there's plenty of studies, I may post here, plenty of studies that show that meditation lowers and decreases the size of your amygdala, decreases the intensity of those fear responses, and decreases the length of the fear response. So if you want to be able to find a guy that you like, and your emotional reactions are too intense because you like the person, because you're a people pleaser, then you first have to focus on this and develop a meditation practice. So you develop that meditation practice through one, reading books on meditation, right? Or even just, this is what I do. I like to just do 5 minutes. What you could do is this. Start off with meditating 2 minutes. Put the timer and put 2 minutes. And then right when the timer goes off, choose whether or not you want to do another 2 minutes. Do another 2 minutes, right? Rather than saying I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes, go with 2 minutes, and every time it rings, go again until you don't want to do it. But the point is that you first want to do one thing. You first want to establish the habit of meditation through the strategies, through just having small little increments. In fact, this is actually the best way to start working out. When I started working out, I used to just go for I used to tell myself, I'm going to do 2 sets of something. And if I want to do more, fine. But if I don't want to do more, that's totally fine. And actually, a lot of the times I would end up doing 5 sets. I would end up doing 7 sets. But the point is that, and sometimes I will only do 2 sets. The point is that I set the bar low, and it actually kept me going back. So that's how you develop the meditation practice. Outside of that, you want to notice how do you react when you don't like the guy, and how you treat the guys when you don't like the guy. Why? Because usually every time you don't like the guy, a lot of the times they like you back and they chase more. But why is that? Because you don't care. You're not chasing. That's why. It's simply because you're not chasing after them. That you gotta understand is that when you like someone and your natural response is fear and anxiety when you like someone, your brain will tell you everything you need to hear to take action, to chase, and to not do what my videos say. Right? Your brain will try to convince you in every way, shape, in every form to get you to not do what my videos say. So what you have to do is trust what you've seen with your eyes. When you don't like the guy, they like you back. And it's simply because you're not chasing. You have to trust it. Even though if your brain tells you, please chase, you're going to lose them. Trust what my videos say. Right? So remember, you are the prize. Right? And because you are the prize doesn't chase the participant. Right? The prize is there, right? To make the guy work for you. You are not a participation trophy. You are a prize that he holds up once he conquers you, right? You're not conquering him. He's conquering you. Conquering you, right? So how do you do that? You just do nothing. All you got to do is when he comes up to you, you smile and you say yes to the date, right? You smile and you let him do the work. Oh, you're so funny, Tyrone. You're so funny. Oh, but I didn't even say a joke. But you're still funny. Oh, Tyrone, you're so hilarious. But I didn't even make a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like you just go along with it. If he says, let's hang out, you say yes. Once every 4 dates, you cancel. That's totally fine. And let me tell you something that you guys are being lied to. That whole bullshit of I don't accept last minute dates, it's bullshit. You could accept a last minute date as long as he's been consistent with you, as long as he hasn't been flaky, as long as he hasn't disrespected you. There is absolutely nothing wrong with accepting a last minute date. There's nothing wrong with that, people. As a guy, I've never thought of a woman less simply because she said yes to me on a last minute date. That's a myth that just people for some reason have said. I don't understand why. So that's one thing. Do nothing, smile, say yes, and let him do the work. And after that, no, that's all you gotta do. Why? Because guys like the ritual. Guys like the chase. Sometimes you cancel. Sometimes you pull away. You sometimes you don't text him back once every 10 times. You know what I'm saying? You want to give the guy more space than necessary. You don't want to be all up in his face. Why? Because when you don't like the guy, that's what you do. And those guys end up chasing you more. But when you like the guy, sometimes your insecurities cause you to take action that actually pushes them away. It is counterintuitive that you have to do nothing to get them to do more. But it is true. If you want him to call you more, call him less. If you want him to see you more, see him less. If you want him to text you more, text him less. Now, if you guys are in a long-term relationship and you guys have been seeing each other for a long time, it's good to talk it out. But sometimes, even if it's your boyfriend, a long-term partner, you got to give him space. You have to do something with your girl. Go on a vacation. Go out the night with your girl. Do something where he's not invited or where he's not gonna be around. You want him to sense that you have your own life, because then that naturally makes him chase more. And the problem is that when you like the guy, this is not what you do. I talk to you guys. You guys are the complete opposite. You guys wanna just be all up with the guy all the time. And I get it. It's nice, but he's not your dad. He's not your dad. You gotta give him space. No matter how much he loves you, he's gonna get tired of seeing you every single day if you don't give him space. You know? And some guys are not confrontational and they'll never tell you. So always give the guy more space than necessary. And give the guy the ritual of them chasing you. Don't be so easy. And when I mean don't be so easy, I am not, you guys know me, man. I don't believe in the whole myth of that you have the holy pum pum. I don't believe that. I believe that that the most valuable thing is your emotional investment. Don't let the guy think he has you hooked emotionally. And how do you know that you're communicating that? Guys could tell when they have you hooked emotionally. You text a lot, you respond fast, you react to every move that he makes. You're the one that's more considerate. You're always on time. You're always consistent, right? You literally, God have mercy, you tell him what you want. You tell him what you're looking for. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, but just do it. Let him do it first. And then reciprocate. If he loves you at a 10, show him that you love him at a 9, and from some time at a 10. But the point is, let him be one step ahead. In terms of what he wants in the relationship, let him tell you what he wants, right? Let him tell you how much he loves you first before you tell him. Let the guy make the first move, because when they like you, they will always make the first move. All right. Anyways, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to myforattraction.org. We're having a huge discount on coaching. If you guys want to ask me an audio form question, just for $25 this week only, click on the description down below where it says work with me one-on-one. Scroll down the option and you'll see that option where you can ask me a $25 question just this week. And don't forget, click on the description down below also, because we're having a meditation course called Emotional Mastery. It's an 8-week meditation course. We just recorded the first session yesterday. It's going to be complete by the summertime. I've been working on it for 5 years. Actually, I'm going to tell the advertisement, the next video that you're going to see, it'll talk more about it. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and take care. All right, people. So if you guys are here, we're doing a 8-week meditation course. And this 8-week meditation course is a course that I've been working on for the past 5 years, people. For the past 5 years, I've been working on this meditation course. And each week, we're going to be applying a different form of meditation. And each week is going to add on top of the other week. This is something that I've been developing for 5 years. I've applied this in my life. And a lot of my clients have applied this in their dating life. And it's just instantly changed their life. This course is pretty much about creating an emotional immune system, a ecosystem of positive emotions that will allow you to be more present in the moment, to interact with people and not let your insecurities get in the way. I will give you guys exercises on how to apply these strategies to improve yourself in your social life, to improve your concentration skills, to improve your professional life, to improve your family life, and to really get to know yourself and confront your dark side and merge it with yourself. This course will allow you to release trauma, will teach you everything you need to know about spirituality. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been into spirituality for the past 17 years of my life. I started teaching spirituality when I was 15, because I was a Bible teacher. When I was 14, and was preaching throughout the country. Not throughout the country, but I used to get invited to a bunch of places to preach, to have ministries. We used to go on different retreats. We used to fast for days, go to mountains. And so meditation and spirituality has been a big part of my life. And I've been thinking about this course for many, many years. And it's finally here. I'm starting to make it. And if you sign up for this, it's going to be at a pre-sale price. We're going to be recording it, but this is the difference. If you purchase it now, you guys will be able to attend the recordings through Zoom. And then you will be able to ask me questions and thus influence how the course will develop. So this course is not just going to be me making it, but you're also going to be participating in the creation of this course. So the price is $69.99. The original price is going to be $99, right? But for now, you guys can purchase it at a pre-order price of $69.99, all right? And around the summertime is when it's going to be fully released. And the way it's going to be is going to be 8 weeks. Each week, you're going to be released a new